He joins us live from River Park, learning a few tips to keeping your lawn nice and green. Hey, who?
Yes, we all want our garden to be, flourish and our grass to be green, right? I know, I'm not the one giving you tips, but I've got an expert with us this morning. We've got Councilman Harris, who I am telling you, I've learned so much from you just in the last few minutes. Thanks so much for letting me come on over and hang out.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure to have you.
What I love is that you are teaching us to be smarter about watering, and you are telling us about a new app that really, you say, is changing the way you are watering your lawn and really how you're planting, too.
It's absolutely true. So what I did was I bought an EPA WaterSense smart controller.
It's an updated version of this. You all recognize this, these clunky things that we have, right? The big old dial, right? We have one of these. I don't know how to work it. Couldn't tell you how often we water our lawn, but it's probably, hopefully anyway, it's within the ordinance rules, right?
Yeah, so with these manual time clocks, people tend to set them and never revisit them for years.
Right.
So consequently, people generally overwater their lawns. And so they've come out with a new device called a smart controller.
I showed you that just before the break.
Absolute control of how you water your lawn.
And it's all controlled via an app, you guys. How cool is this?
So I do want to point out that the city has a rebate for a smart controller. We'll buy you the equipment.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
The city will buy you the equipment to do it. Okay, all right.
So there's no reason not to get one. You have absolute control. So what you do is program it with the type of vegetation you have, the soil type, the amount of sun, and the type of sprinkler or water equipment that you have. And the app will actually set a watering schedule for you. So it's connected to the internet.
How smart is that? All right, you want to see it done? We're going to override it right now. We're actually going to do it, okay, by literally a click of a button. Councilman Harris, all right, is going to say, oh, I think it needs to be watered right now.
Yeah, so, if I was at City Hall and I thought my lawn needed watering, I'd just turn them on from my smartphone.
Ta-da! Look at that!
Hey!
How cool is that?
We have sprinklers, people. We have sprinklers.
Here's a great thing.
Yeah.
Right now we have a water conservation ordinance that limits you to automatic sprinkling to 2 times a week. I'm going to turn these off so we don't get sprinkled ourselves. But if you have a smart controller, you're exempt from any watering restrictions. So people say, well, why don't I buy a smart controller and water my lawn every day of the week? Well, you can, but why would you?
Why would you, right?
With this device, you actually learn what your plants need. And when the water meters come online and you're paying for every gallon, this thing's going to save you a lot of money.
As you mentioned, he put in all of the data, right, based on his lawn, what kind of soil, the type of weather and all that. So it's able to tell when the lawn actually needs to be watered. So more efficient watering is happening. All right, so they've got all the information on the city website, which we've got up here, all right, about water conservation. Again, they will, with all the rules based on the new ordinance, and also, again, a reminder, the city will pay for you for this device, to buy this device.
You can't lose.
You can't lose.
We're serious about water conservation at the city, and this is the best tool you can get to do it.
Fantastic. Councilman Harris, thank you so much for your time this morning. So there you go, all right?
Great
I did help
idea.
you this morning with your...
You did.
You did.
Your garden and
Thank you.
You're there for us, and we appreciate that.
All right.
Appreciate
Back
that.
over to you.
All right, Sacramento County, I hope you're listening.